Okay, let's assume where we left off.
I feel stronger.
Okay, so we need a hammer and a pry bar. That's what we need to fix this settlement. And the clear easiest way to get a hammer was inside this room where there was a dabbers who was dead trying to get out of this house. There was a hammer and we didn't pick it up. So we were being a bit too efficient and not taking weapons that we don't have any use for. And currently I don't think we have a hammer with us. And the only other way to get a hammer would be to go back. It seems there are no other places here where we can loot a hammer. And the journal it says we need a hammer and a pry bar. So that's what we are looking for.
Good as done.
And the big issue is that we have to go back through the tenement. The tenement of thugs. I'm noticing no, it's fine now. Yeah, it was freezing for a couple of seconds, so just wary of that. I have no idea how we are going to tackle like going back. We're probably going to lose a lot of health. It seems there is no other way. +1 intelligence gain from specialization bonus. Specialization bonus. Spell memorization ability increase. 1 characteristic point gain, 4 hit points, 1 from constitution bonus. Okay. Except we have a lot of intelligence, wisdom. It's I want to increase my constitution, honestly. We'll go back to intelligence and wisdom later. Number of kills 70. Kill experience 70, 20. And Mort is going to have so much of that. See, that's like 3 times our experience. 180 killed. And she probably doesn't have any. Okay, 1 kill. What about Dakon? Wow, Dakon has also killed so many people. So much experience. Alright, let's ask her to go in. Okay, pause right here. What do we do? How do we get out of this situation? Look at this. What is this? Oh my god, this was a secret door?
Done.
Yeah, okay.
No, Anna, come here. Come in through here. Okay, alright. Okay. Wow, we can kind of bait. Alright.
Huh?
I think this is what we're gonna do. It's going to be boring, but we will stick with it.
You see that?
Alright, 1 dead. Small red key. Tenement storeroom key. Wow. Okay. You're getting a lot of stuff. Let's inspect these things. Back to the hive. 2nd floor. Okay, I think we can open this door now with one of the keys. Let's look at the inventory to see what this is. Small red key taken from the starved dog's entry in the main hall of the tenement of thugs. This slender strongbox key is ornately crafted and appears as though it might be of significance to the starved dog's barking gang. This plain iron key is scratched and worn from repeated use. Okay. It was not even through this door. I think it must have been through this door. We could skip the encounter completely. Damn. Alright, let's
I'm gone.
let's try to open this door. Okay. Lost item. So I think, yeah, the special key for opening the store box is gone. At least we can confirm that was for that. Let's try to bait some more criminals. Not criminals. Starved barking dogs? Barking starved dogs? Let's
What?
send our
Sure, why not?
emissary forward. Hey.
Your face is just begging to be kicked.
That aggroed everyone, it's seemingly.
All right.
What's up, Chief? Okay.
We have the vision disability. Like, it's not that it's everything's visible to us. Only when we go through the wall, it becomes visible. Oh wow. Okay.
Imbecile.
I'm gone.
Oof. Look at that. It's just trapped inside.
Rock sings true.
What's the word, Chief? Okay. Imbecile. Right. What's up?
Oh, come on, Mort.
Okay.
Come back inside. That is so stupid.
All right.
Huh? Sure, why not?
Why not? Why not, Mort? Right, you come.
Swine.
This is boring gameplay.
I'm
But-
gone.
We're just trying to get through.
What?
I'm gone.
What's up, Chief? Good as done.
No, no. Mort is trying to go around. Right. Go get the...
Stupid yabo.
Yeah, alright. When he's swearing at people, they just chase him like nothing. The other one is just walking towards us slowly. But once the litany is successful, people just run at
What's
us.
the word, Chief? You poxy bastard.
Rock sings true. All right.
4 more.
What's up?
At least 4 more. They're not coming in through the door unless we have like using the litany. Right. Can I see anyone? Wow, what the hell? When did everyone disappear? Okay.
Flies wouldn't even rest on your carcass.
I'm gone.
Okay, let's maybe try to use some of our spells. Chromatic orb. Alright.
All right.
Not sure if this is worth it. But let's try. We'll quick save. Oh, maybe we'll come back here. Quick save. Quick save. Okay. Now let's go and like try to maybe do something a bit more engaging than. And
Yeah.
Mort can take aggro.
Has a razor vine and twice as ugly. Hi, Dad.
I hear your words.
Magic missile.
Ready.
None of these are useful.
All right.
What?
Oh, I might have ruined his armor. I forgot what the armor skill does. It was not to be used by someone else. Damn. Might have messed that up. Spells grant an armor class of 6 to the target. Yeah, it was not to be used on Mort. Yeah. Well, worked out for now, but Mort is permanently debuffed with a lower armor class. I think he has armor class 1 or... I don't remember. Maybe he did have 2. And the spell doesn't work if it's lower than 2. If you... No, lower than 6. Maybe if you have an armor class lower than 6, maybe the spell won't even take effect. Maybe. Gold ring... Note charm...
What's up, Chief? Sure, why not?
Not charm. Okay, so let's do some quick inventory management before we move forward. Pry bar and sword arm, that's fine. Add a steer. Float charm, we can put it here. Needle, we can put it here. These things we can give to Dakon. Float charm, again we can give to nameless one. Move this around. Note charm, what does it do? Charm is made from a small piece of hemp knotted into a loop. No matter how much you study it, however, you cannot seem to figure out how the knot was tied. It looks like it has been wrapped around inside and even through itself several times. Ironically, despite the knot's effect, complexity, it comes undone easily when pulled. The person undoing the knot charm temporarily gains a rush of strength, allowing them to do more damage with melee attacks and carry more weight. We can put it on ourselves. Decanter may be useless for now. I wish there was like a storage somewhere in the city that we can buy, that we can dump all of these things. I don't want to lose them. We have Soyago's head, our intestines. No idea if this would come in useful at any point. Pry bar we can give to Mort. Severed arm also let's give to Mort. So we can keep for now. This may be something... This is a very powerful spell. I think I have tried to use it once. It produces abyss, right? The liquid content is thicker and blacker than ordinary liquid. The blackness of the liquid is so dark that it seems to be absorbed into the light. Maybe it was something else. It was a pipe that we used. It's again a one-time use item. Thrice bind charm. Let's maybe give the knot charm to Mort. Okay, seems good. We can go. Maybe let's use a couple of bandages on Mort. Right. That last one always
I'm gone.
fails. What is this? It's like a smithing table. It looks too small to be a table. Looks more like an anvil, but it's definitely something else. Just a bench, probably. Okay, let's head back. Does she talk to us? We killed everyone inside this building. Will you talk to us now? Okay. Go out and maybe go to the market.
All right.
And we can get the tattoo too once we are on the way back.
Come on inside! Come see the burning man! He's on the spit! You'll love it! You, sir, come on in!
Right.
I'm gone.
The market was here, right? Yep. Hi, merchant. Can I buy some finest steel? Come to buy. Yes, I have. Yep. So let's look at poor quality sledgehammer, maybe enough. Normal hammer is 2 commons. I don't know why it's so cheap, but you can buy it. You should let more buy it. Buy. Maybe sell some other things. We should be able to give bone dagger. No, we can only give punch daggers to Miss what's her name? Annah. Bronze earrings, bracelets. Wow, you don't accept gold rings? Really? Why not? I feel like we should just sell this thing. So, right. And I don't know where to sell these. These are so nice to just get rid of. Identify. He's able to identify. Do you have something we can sell? No. Okay. Now, when you come out of the menu, every dialogue is just popped up.
I can't afford to get cut off!
Done.
All right. Let's quickly go to Fell and get some of these tattoos out of the way. We should probably get back our arm since it has some tattoos.
Are you daft? We'll draw the lady's gaze. If we stay here, we will.
What? She said something. I couldn't really understand what it was. Fell turns to face you as you approach. Next to you, Anna stiffens as she catches sight of Fell. Anna, what's wrong? Yeah, daft. Anna turns to you and suddenly realizes she's frightened. And yeah, so Piggy get to dance in the lady's shadow. He'll bandy words with this one. Let's give this place a laugh before we get penned in the dead book. What's the problem? She's scared that lady will come for us if we talk to Fell. It's Fell. Anna throws a fearful glance at the creature, presumably Fell. Let's be away, aye? No good will come of being here, we won't. Presumably Fell. I guess they assume that at this point we don't even know who Fell is. That's why it's written this way. I'll ask again, what's the problem? He's a Dabus who's not a Dabus, aye? He walks on the ground. Oh, yeah. Anna's voice drops to a whisper and she starts trembling. No more questions. Let's give this place a laugh, aye? Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. Now tell me what's wrong. Anna throws a frightened glance at Fell. Fell's a Dabus who angered her. It said he's a Dabus who isn't a Dabus and the time's close when the lady's gaze will fall on him, so it will. Her? You mean Lady of Pain? Aye, and heed your tongue. Anna makes another semicircle in the air in front of her as you mention the lady's name. The Dabus work for the lady and she protects them, except Fell. She shudders. Let's be away, aye? I'd like to speak to Fell first. Anna grabs your arm. Please, nay. No good will come of you. Come off it. Anyone speaking to Phil could draw the lady's gaze. I don't want to die. I don't. To your surprise, Anna looks close to tears. Be quiet. Nothing will happen. Now I'm going to speak to Phil, and I want you to listen. Promise. Anna, no harm will come to you while I'm here. I promise. I just want to speak to him for a moment. Light to silence her crying. Anna, no harm will come to you. Same thing. Okay, we'll promise her nothing will happen to her. For a minute, Anna just looks at you. Then something in your gaze seems to calm her, for she steels herself. I don't know why. She shakes her head. Go on, then talk to him. I don't care. There's an undercurrent of fear in her voice. Okay, she has regained her composure after that initial outburst of fear. The Davos waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head, then dissipate and a question mark. I had some questions for you. What are those frames in the back room, Phil? A caravan train of symbols slowly materialize. It's my gallery. Your discarded skins are my canvas. I admire you. I am saddened for you. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Did you do the tattoos on this dismembered arm I found, Phil? Phil examines it for a moment, tracing the patterns with his fingers. He then looks up, and a series of riboses form. Hazy at first, then comes sharply into focus. The arm is yours. The tattoos are mine. One tattoo speaks of a time when your path was shared by 4 others. What 4 others? 4 string of symbols swirl from Fell's head, matching the pattern upon the dismembered arm. They speak of 4. Shall I tell you their hearts? Yes.
Updated my journal.
The symbols swirl before you, and you piece them together. One unloved who loves, one who does not love. One unloved who loves, one who does not love. One who does not see what others see. Does not see what others see and sees what others do not. One who is familiar and bound with duty. One who is a slave and his chains are words. Okay. This might be like our party members whenever we were carrying that arm. Whenever we had that arm attached. Maybe one of them is Ignis. I don't know. Are you finished? As you finish translating, the 4 strings seem to form themselves into links, and they merge into a chain. The chain bends until it's a symbol you feel you recognize. One who is familiar and bound with duty. One who is a slave and his chains are words. I'll just take a screenshot of this so that I remember this dialogue. As you finish translating, the 4 strings seem to form themselves into links. They merge into a chain. The chain bends until it's a symbol you feel you recognize. Show more. That symbol, what is it? The symbol sharpens, gaining edges that are almost painful to your eyes. It is torment. It's that which draws all tormented souls to you. Fell nods at your left arm, to your shoulder. The flesh knows it suffers even when the mind has forgotten, and so you wear the rune always. Symbol sharpens, gaining edges that are almost painful to your eyes. It's torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls to you. Okay. You mentioned that there were other tattoos on the arm. What others? Well, examines the arm again, tracing other faded tattoos upon its surface. As he does, they each appear as symbols above his head. Hazy at first, then coming into focus sharply. He turns to you, once forgotten, now remembered. You may wear them again if you wish. Once forgotten, now remembered. You may wear them again if you wish. I'd like to see what these tattoos are. Can I see what tattoos you have to share? I forgot the original set of tattoos, so it's kind of difficult to remember. Maybe it's the first 4 or 5. Tattoo of Dreams of Esanon. Tattoo of Annah. Tattoo of Skull. Is already here. Tattoo of Annah. Dexterity, Charisma, Wisdom, Stealth, Open Locks, Detect Traps, usable only by thieves, only by nameless one. So if a nameless one is a thief, we can get this tattoo. Some of Annah's presence must be rubbing off on you. For this tattoo allows you to call upon some of her cat-like skills and grace to hone your thief abilities. Unfortunately, it also inherits some of Annah's brashness and impulsiveness, reducing your charisma and wisdom accordingly. Okay. Essenon Dreams. Save us a spell, base hit points. +2 to base hit points, which is so low. For some reason, the Isle of Crier of Essenon filled you with a strange nostalgia, which you have related to Fell. The statue draws upon both this nostalgia and the perseverance of Criers of Essenon, granting a boon to your health and endurance. Artistically, this is some of Fell's best work. Although this statue shows the barest image of Essenon that you heard from Crier of Essenon, you can almost feel the great spiraling parks and avenues of light through this intricate symbol. The statue helps preserve the memory of the city and the dreams of its people, that its majesty might be remembered. Okay. Bone Singer, Angel Link, Tattoo of the Art. Okay. Let's see. Tattoo of Tenement Shadows. What is this? Visible only by thieves. The statue tells of your experience. 15% self-heal. The statue tells of your experience in escaping the tenement of starved dogs. The tattoo has the same color as Ada's tear, which Sybil gave you. It gives you an additional bonus to stealth as long as it's inscribed on your flesh. Maybe we'll let Annah get this tattoo. This is not usable by Annah. It's only usable by... Annah cannot get this tattoo. Can try buying it on her. Then let's see if we can equip it.
I'm here.
Okay, we can equip it. Interesting. So now if we go, her stealth skill 70%. No, it's something else. So if we remove this, stealth is 55. Okay, it gives a 15% bonus to stealth. So let's equip that. Talk to Fell again. Can I see tattoos you have? Fell. Okay. Bone Singer. Hold Undead. You have learned to speak with the dead and hear their stories, even from beyond the eternal boundary. This statue draws upon your powers over the undead and heightens them, allowing you to change the undead within range. Change the undead within range with a single command. This statue only has a limited number of users before it vanishes. How much does it cost? It costs 600. It can be used for undead. We can buy it, like we have some money. Razor Angel Ink. Not useful by evil characters. Razor Angel. The statue is a reminder of the aid you gave to the Razor Angels in the Alley of Dangerous Angles. Your strike against the evil in the heart of the alley now grants you some protection against those with spite in their hearts. So it protects against evil people? Or like people with vengeance and hatred? So it seems like whenever we encounter something in the world, we get some sort of memory which we can relate to Fell and get a tattoo out of. It seems that Fell is only a tattoo parlor, so I'm not sure if he'll vanish anytime soon under Lady's Wrath. So he may be here for some time, not sure. Tattoo of the Art. +1 to intelligence, memorize +1 additional first level mage spell, 1 additional second level mage spell. The statue enhances your natural talent for art, heightening your reasoning and deductive abilities, and increasing your spell memorization capacity. Not sure we should pick it up now since it is very costly. Lost Incarnation, Wasting Darkness. I hope the rest of the ones are things that we have looked at. Charisma. Constitution, Dexterity, Wisdom, Intelligence. Okay, we have some tattoos which grant us some intelligence and other stat boosts. Bloodletting. This is nice. Accuracy, Silent Coins. This is something we can let Annah wear. Tattoo of the skull, paralyzation, +1 to charisma, -1 to wisdom. Usable only by nameless one. So I guess we had the tattoo of skull only because we were in company. Like it's kind of representative of our knowledge gained from the company of Mort. And once we are in contact with Anna and other people, we gain more things. We haven't got anything related to Dakon yet, right? Anyway, let's talk to Fell about the second tattoo. Some other questions. Did you do the tattoos on the system? But I am my phone. Okay. He'll studies your body for a moment walking around you. He mirrors each symbol as he examines, then returns to face you. I know them. None are by my hand. The ones upon your back were scribed with careful hand and directions for a mind that forgets itself. The symbol lies upon your shoulder is a mark of torment. Symbol that sharpens, gaining edges that are almost painful to the eyes. It is torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls to you. Okay. You're not able to ask about what others. So these 4 tattoos are not things that we have seen in the list of tattoos. That those might be different. Why can't we talk to Fell about this tattoo of the number Q in special protection of chaotic creatures, not usable. It's a tattoo of, oh, we can just immediately equip it, I think. Oh, I see. Not usable like chaotic characters. It's a tattoo of a number and intricate weaving of finger and flesh. It screams when held as if it sought out a host. Its number is Q in, a personal identifier that radiates low. When applied, the tattoo works itself into skin's own owner, protecting it against the depredations of strongly chaotic creature. It cannot be used by someone chaotic. I'll give it to Dakon. Let him have some tattoos of his own. So if I go to statistics, is any additional effect? No. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, let's go back.
Done.
I think we can get rid of our severed arm. It
All right.
served its purpose, but for now let's keep it with more.
I'm gone.
And we need to rest. Can we rest here in the smoldering corpse? I'm unsure if we can rest in the smoldering corpse.
What's the word, Chief?
We have the hammer and the pry bar.
Good as done.
All right.
I don't know if we can rest here. Worry, what is this place here? Okay, I think. Where is the music coming from, by the way? Is there there couldn't be like a...
All right.
There is no sound system, right? It's just... Maybe it's just like the game music and not really contextualized as part of the bar. Somehow initially I thought there may be some sort of music going on in the bar.
All right.
Okay, let's rest here. Uh, Okay. We aren't really micromanaging the spells too much. Currently, I think we have... Do we have empty slots? We do have empty slots, okay. In that case, we should probably... you don't have any level 4 spells. That one doesn't even have level 3 spells. You should have rested
All right.
after doing this. And maybe we can even... I'm not sure. Let's just rest. I think we have one identify spell in... Do we have one identify spell? I think we have an identify spell. Yeah, we do have an identify spell. Let's remove that and give blindness, maybe. Okay. All right. Thanks for the time. Let's head back to the tournament. We have cleared out that area, so there shouldn't be much combat there. We'll rush straight back to the stone eyes, stone face. We don't have a name for that creature. It's just the not the city. It's the alley of. I don't know if it's an entire city. It's at least maybe like a
All right.
like a animated representation of the city itself. And it's trying to... I think Anna immediately got what it was trying to do. Anna said it's pregnant in a simple way. So it's trying to replicate itself somehow. And the Davos constantly repairing it has been preventing that from happening. And currently we can... we have trapped all the Davoses. And now we just need to unrepair all the repair that was done. And we should be able to help it do whatever it's doing. Replicate itself. And then it'll open some portals which will take us to the clerk's ward. I think that's what's happening. But it did mention how we died. We were like surrounded by those wraith-like creatures and then slashed to death in front of the creature. So we kind of know how we died. At least we got as much information as we can. So this is now just bonus stuff. Like, this isn't something that we expected or wanted, but we are running along with it now. What the stone face wanted. Okay. As you approach stone face, various ambient sounds, you have returned. I have yet to reverse the Davos repairs. Tell me again what I must do. Two plays upon me, must undo what floating one has changed. I cannot change them myself. Must conserve energy. For division, you must make changes in the way of your kind. Two plays upon me, must undo what floating one has changed. I cannot change them myself, but must conserve energy. For division, you must make changes in the way of your kind. Okay, we should somehow go and destroy some things using a hammer.
All right.
Let's see. The dilapidated structure seems on the verge of collapse. Several boards have been recently nailed into place to reinforce the sagging building. Examine the structure more closely. It appears as if the Davos was in the process of repairing this building. Several newer and sturdier boards have been nailed into place over old ones. With the right tool, it might be possible to reverse the repairs. Let's do it. Use the pry bars. One by one, you pry loose the fresh boards from the face of the building. As the last board comes free, the building emits a loud groan as its weights shift unsteadily upon its now unsupported frame. Okay, that's one. We need one more place where maybe a hammer could be of use. Maybe here. The rickety dwelling looks as if looks as though it has stood for centuries. Its wooden walls are wreathed and worn with age. A number of planks on this side of the structure appears to have been recently pried loose. Okay, we should reinforce them. Reinforce the planks. Examine the structure. It appears as though the Davos was attempting to tear down this ancient structure. Several boards are loose upon the building's frame. Their nails nearly pried all the way out. Use the hammer to nail the boards back into place. You hammer the boards neatly back into place. Taking a step back to examine your handiwork, you notice that strangely enough, the building no longer appears quite as old as it did at first glance. Okay. Now let's return back. Where is that music? Yeah, that's from Smoldering Corpse.
I'm gone.
Alright. As you approach, you have returned. I have reversed the repairs as you have asked. Yes, all is in order. I am grateful. Again, the wind begins to blow around you, this time with fierce intensity. The omnipresent sounds of the alley begins to increase in volume until the soft murmur of the voice is nearly drowned out by the ensuing racket. Now you must go. Division begins. The way is now open to you. Farewell then.
My journal.
This stone face before you begins to transform once again, its mass shifting and rolling as you look on. The entire wall seems to melt before your eyes, exposing a narrow passageway beyond. The ground underfoot suddenly begins to rock violently, and soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. Exposing a narrow passageway, the ground underfoot begins to rock violently, and soft sighing of the wind intensifies to a more urgent, almost human-like moaning. You can hear the sounds of crashing stones and snapping boards all around you as you dash into the passageway. Leave.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Okay. Someone is approaching us. This is a clerk's ward. Vidya sir, you look like you might be interested in some fine clothes. Mort is immediately away from everyone. I don't know why. Is this the one? It's a skull, isn't it? That is what he wants. Grab it. Okay, Mort. You're getting kidnapped. Hey, let go. Help. Okay. Some wererats rats have stolen our companion. Let's make a proper save. Let's check the map. We are in lower ward. What the hell? Okay, from Alley of Lingering Sighs, we got teleported to lower ward. I don't know what the lower ward is, what it stands for, like what the main deal with this ward is. It says lower ward, so maybe it's like middle class citizens, because all the lowest like squalor of the city resides in the hive, so it must be better than that. And the flooring and things seems to indicate it's a bit more well maintained, maybe. And this the whatever happened earlier in the cutscene seems to have created a whole new, maybe not a whole new area, but at least some structures were reconstructed. Maybe there's a journal entry about that. Explore Sigil. A newborn alley has come into being, allowing me to access other wards of Sigil. I should explore these new streets and see if I can find someone knowledgeable enough to help me decipher who I am. We are still in that initial quest. Vorten. Korur. Let's look what this is. What the hell? Oh, we got all the items from Mort. Okay, makes sense. That was kind of the game to do. We are again left with only 3 party members. Damn it, our inventory space is a bit limited. We have to reprioritize what we need to carry. As usual, we'll carry the weapons with a different person. And other junk items we can give to... Yeah, this thing I think you just go away. I don't care. No charm. In case the teeth will hold on. Junk and note from Farod. Okay. Okay. We should sell these as soon as possible. Okay. So I think what we should do now is I don't want to start exploring this area suddenly because that'll take a long time, and I think I should stop probably in another 10-15 minutes. So we'll take this time to check in with Sakon's teachings. Not Sakon's, what am I talking about? Sertimon's teachings. I combine Sertimon and Dakon into Sakon. So we'll read the Sertimon's teachings from his inventory and see what this is about.
Part with that.
And we'll maybe talk to Anna. So I think these two things were pending. We'll just go to a corner, just
Done.
like hang around here. Maybe the process device is unknown. It appears to be some sort of drawbridge like contraption. Okay, yeah, we'll just hang around here. Inoffensive. Wow, look at us, like little scouts.
What you be wanting now?
Look at that. Only nameless one is not turning around. Let me turn around nameless one. No, look this way. See? You look like such obedience, like gentlemen people. Okay, let's talk to
Balance in all things.
use. This small round stone appears to be a religious text that Dakon carries. It is made up of a series of interlocking circles that fold out from one another. The complexity of the plates and the intricacy of their links prove the text was constructed by a master artisan. You can't figure out how to unlock the plates, however. Leave the stones alone.
It is I.
What do you mean? I can't... What? Let's read the description. Circle is made of a series of interlocking circles that fold out from one another, depending on which branch the reader wishes to follow in the path of the teachings. It is said that some serfs spend years poring over the combinations of the plates, looking for new significance in the teachings. Dakon seemed to use the text as means of focusing his spellcasting abilities, for he pores over the tablet occasionally, memorizing words. If we use it, it's just not working. So maybe let's just talk to Dakon about it. Maybe we can...
What is your will?
I had some questions about Gitsarai. I want to ask you about travels. Can I talk to you about your teachings? Dakon waits. I wish to give my current position and resume study of weapons craft Dakon. Actually I had some other... Can you teach me anything of the art, Dakon? Know that the way of the people is not the same as the art you have come to know. It's not the energy that gives strength, it's knowing the self that gives strength. Teaching of Sertimon speak of such things. Would you teach me the way of Sertimon, Dakon? Do you know what you have asked? The texture of Dakon's blade flows until it becomes as stone. To walk the path of Sertimon, you must know of the people. The knowing of such things by one knot of people is a difficult matter. There are those knot of people who have heard the way of Sertimon, but they do not know the way. I want to ask about our travels. Can you tell me about the city of sigils? It is known by the name of sigil. Among the people, it is known as city that does not know itself. He had this rant before. He said that it is full of portals, like it's full of doors, but it keeps them locked. So he doesn't have a positive take on that. He says that the doors are supposed to let people in and out, but the city itself is like a locked cage because it keeps all these doors locked. So he's saying that city itself does not know its own purpose in having these like so-called doors but keeping them locked. I think that was what he was saying. We'll get to that some other time. Seems like there isn't a way to yeah, inspect the stone. How else can we do it?
I cannot part with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's come back to that later. Let's talk to Anna quickly.
What is it you want then?
What did you want then? I had a question about how you found my body. Anna, didn't I meet you in the hive before I found Farod? She nods a little wary. Ah, you did. I haven't forgot it. When I asked about Farod, he told me he was south and west of Mortuary. When he wasn't. Ah, yeah, I did. And south and west. Okay. Ah, yeah, I did. And yeah, I have done the same if some scarred wreck came about you and asked where you could find your dad. She shrugs. You found him anyway, so I don't want to tear you. I don't want to hear you carrying on about it. I don't. What were you doing by the mortuary? It's my territory. I was looking for dead as I was. She looks upon you, looks you up and down, then smirks. Found a walking one. I did. Okay, okay. Did you find anything on my body before you brought it to the mortuary? Anna looks at you warily, and her tail stops flicking for a moment, then resumes slower than before. She's cautious. Mayhaps I found something, but if I found anything, it's mine by right, and it is. The other bits are in Farod's keeping. Anna, I don't have time for games. What did you find on my corpse? Well, you had some fist irons, I did, and a little bit of jink, but I left that for the dusty so they'd think I was a wee bit honest. Okay. I had an ugly ring that I kept. She dips her finger into her arm's bracers and pulls forth a small ring with a stone mounted on it. Wore thrice more than the jink and irons it was. She studied the ring and squints. Too bad it's too ugly to wear. I'd like the ring back now. Gained item. She studies the ring with a frown, glances at you, then back at the ring. With a sneer, she flicks the ring to you. Didn't want the ugly thing. Didn't want the ugly thing anyway. I don't know what this dinner. Such a horrible slang. I can't even read it. Fine. Now, when you mentioned that some stuff from my body had gone into Farod's keeping, what did you mean? Farod takes a bit of each corpse we find. He does. It's his right, being the lord of the village and all. Of every corpse you all find, that's a lot of corpses. Really? To hear you tell, old Stuttercrutch has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. It's all the reason I can see why he's set up keep in that filthy, drafty hall. It is nothing but stink and shadows, really. And that's where he puts the tribute he gets. She squints at you. Now what are you on about? You plan to bob him? Truth. No, I have no cause to do such a thing. Farod's done me no harm. No, I have no cause to do such a thing. After all that running around to get that spear for him and then getting next to nothing return, I am tempted to. That's the truth. I'm warning you against such a thing. I am. Farod can be daft sometimes, but he's mean as old fiend spit. And when he gets worked up, she frowns. And he loves mean as old fiend spit when he gets worked up. And he loves his keepsake. He does. But where would he keep it all? If he's been at the village for as long as he says, he would have amassed quite a collection. Well, and I silent for a moment. I know he's never left his heart to get his tribute when he needed it. He wouldn't want to walk far with that lame leg of his though. That's true. But only if you don't watch him careful. He's in lame. Though he puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg. So that crutch of his could be a portal key? Anna frowns in thought for a moment, then slowly nods her head. There's a thought. She shrugs. I wouldn't know how to use it, though maybe you just need to have it. Maybe. We'll find out at some other questions. So either you can just have it and that's sufficient, but maybe you need to have it and then have an additional thought or like some action to act as a key. So we'll look into that at some point. Maybe we'll find out. I had some other questions. I had a question, how you found my body. Okay, let's ask this first question. What? Well, what were you doing looking for bodies in Pregnant Alley? So we have started to call it Pregnant Alley. It was called Alley of the Lingering Sighs. And the sighs were like forming a vortex that transformed into like a real voice. You would have had to creep your way through the tenement, then pass the dabbers to get there. The place isn't even heavily trafficked as the rest of the hive. So why would you even look for bodies there? Anna shucks. Rest of the hive is picked clean it is. Gotta find new spots to post dead as you do. Is that all it is to it, really, Anna? As Anna speaks, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull. As you suddenly realize she's lying to you. See, even we sensed it as a player, and Nameless One is sensing it. Are you sure, Anna? There must be something in your tone because it stops Anna's tail dead for a moment. Then it resumes a little slower than before. Again, she's cautious. I think. She frowns and seems a little uncertain. I don't usually go there to scrap deaders. To think of it. I'd never even been there before. I just came across it. Okay. That's interesting. Go on. So, I don't know. I just did. Lucky for you, I did. Or you'd still be there. Okay, that seems like at least a half-truth. The same crawling sensation as before warms up the back of your skull, and with it comes another realization. Anna is lying, but oddly enough, she doesn't know she's lying. See, she doesn't. Okay, she's forgotten some minor detail that we might be able to pry out if we are careful. Anna, were you compelled to go there? Is that how you found me?
My journal.
She nods slowly. I mayhap. She gave a half-hearted shrug. It wasn't one of my usual haunts, but I couldn't help myself. I just wanted to see what was there that day. And there you were, dead as a timber. She pauses. You were like a lodestone, you were. I don't know what led me to find you. Lodestone? I don't know what a lodestone is supposed to mean. Let me... Lodestone. This is such an interesting conversation, honestly. A permanent magnet consisting of magnetized person. Yeah, it's like we attract souls, like tormented souls, right? So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Somehow she was compelled to visit that place, and she doesn't know why, and she was only giving like vague answers because she herself is uncertain to explain such a nuanced thing, or like such a vague thing. But we were able to pry it out somehow. It seems she was compelled to go there. We don't know why. Curious. I had some other questions. Okay. Hi. Tell me a little bit of Farod. Anna, when Farod went to return the tribute he took from my body. Tell me a little bit about Farod. I think this will lead to the question of like the dialogue chain of us knowing he has probably a portal key in his as his walking stick. Anna, when Farod went to return the tribute he took from my body, he vanished for a while, then he came back, but he never left Ilvin Court. Do you know where he went? Oh, I. To hear tell of old such a Stuttercrutch, such a horrible word to pronounce, has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. No, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's the same dialogue. Tell me a little bit about Farod. Oh, old Stuttercrutch, he me da. Well, not me real da. He found me when I was a wee girl, Anna shrugs. He needed a collector to crawl into places the rest of his fat girlies couldn't squirm. So he took me under his crutch. Under his crutch. I didn't think you and him look much alike anyway. Can you tell me anything else about him? Anna's eyes narrow and her tail begins to lash back and forth. And what do you mean by that then? I mean that he doesn't look much like a tiefling. I mean that you don't look much like a human. I mean that you don't look like each other. Yeah, it's just that. Oh no, what could have tipped you off to that? My hair? My skin? I can't think of anything else. Anna slaps herself lightly on the forehead, then sneers sarcastically. Maybe it was a tail. Oh aye, that might have been it. You're so much sharper than I am. You are a real gem. What in the hell is your problem? I make a simple statement and you twist it like a dagger. It's such a sensitive topic, so that's why. A dagger's a dagger, so it is. All I was saying is that you and Farod look nothing alike. The two of you don't have much in common. Anna's face flushes a deep red. Oh, is that so? How do you see that? I mean, have you ever looked at yourself? Aside from the way you carry yourself, you are confident, sensible, and graceful. And that doesn't even take into account your obvious good looks. You have that rich, fire red hair, those sharp green eyes, and that striking profile. I mean, you have... Okay, same thing. Show more. Truth. I mean, look at yourself. Because at least twice the greedy corpse pirate that Farod could be. You have the strange high smell about you that makes my eyes tear up. And you have that filthy rat-like tail sprouting from your backside. We'll go with the first option. Anna just stares at you. So that's all I meant when I said you and Farod look nothing alike. Anna nods still staring at you. She doesn't even blink. Are you listening to me? Anna suddenly leans in and she bites you sharply on the neck, giving a soft hiss. Rather than pulling back, she presses closely into you and whispers into your ear. Do you fancy a chances? Her tail begins to lash slowly back and forth, but the rhythm is more hypnotic than angry. Okay, this is some sort of seduction technique. You can feel Anna's heart beating fast in her chest and the color rising into her cheeks. You suddenly become conscious of the fact that Anna's skin is smooth, soft. I want to tell you something, and you can't poke fun at me. Alright, go ahead. Do you know I like the way you smell? Oh hi, it drives me balmier than chaos when it does. She sniffs up the side of your cheek and she gives a low, eager hiss. I see the way you look at me and I like it. You've got hungry eyes, you do. It makes me a fire. I want to bite you soft like around the neck. She teases the side of your neck with her teeth, never breaking skin. And with every whisper, you can feel her breath along your ear. Feel her breath along your ear. Her hand slides up around the back of your neck and tightens, and you can feel her nails digging into your skin. I want to drag my nails around the back of your neck and force you to kiss me. Hold her and listen. There is no other option. Do you know I can smell you from 50 paces? That smell of formaldehyde pouring off you like one of them dusty shamblers. Maybe if you cleaned yourself up some, you'd be a right price. A rice flash. I'd make a passion with you so hard you'd be knocked off the spire. She steps back, her tail flicking lightly against your leg, then gives you a hard stare. So, do you fancy me? Grab her bite back. Yeah, yes, I do. Anna, let's not have any more of that, alright? I don't want to turn her down. This is quite a well-written scene. I don't want to do this either. This is weird. I'll do this one. It'll show some vulnerability. Yes, I do. Well, then your chances are slimmer than you'd think they are. Anna sneers. She still seems to be a little flushed. I was only teasing you. Yes, scarred vampire. You don't smell that good, dear. Look, enough of this. I had some questions for you. Okay, Anna sneers. She still seems to be a little flushed. So there's still some truth under whatever she was pulling earlier. Look, enough of this. I had some questions for you. Okay, let's get back to it. Tell me a little bit about Farod. Is that where it went from? Yeah, I think this is where we could ask that they don't look alike. Was there a second option that we skipped? Okay, we know the village longer than I. Can you tell me about anything else about him? We know the village longer than I. Came there a stone's age ago. Maybe even found the place some of the villagers say. Anna frowns. Farod's a shrewd one. He has a way of squeezing more out of copper than most, and he never was at a lack for jink. You know, if this place is that famous and people know that Farod kind of founded it, or at least that's the chant. Won't they won't the dustmen or like the other collectors know that he's there in the buried village? It seems like it has been founded long ago by Farod. Founded or like developed into the state long ago by Farod. Was he searching for that bronze spear all that time? He sure didn't have so much wealth when I visited him. Was he searching for the bronze spear all the time? I suppose. Anna shrugs again. I don't know why he was all afire to get it. I could smell it as soon as you brought it to him. She wrinkles her nose. Foul custard smell it had. Still, it must have been something right valuable for him to carry on about it like he did. Almost a half score of collectors got penned in the dead book trying to fetch it. I think he was searching for it because he thought it would save his life. Yeah. She blinks. What do you mean? Farod didn't lead a good life, I gather. He was once a governor in one of the upper wards. He apparently used his position to lie, cheat, and hurt others in the process. So much so he was destined to go to hell when he died. He thought the bronze spear would save him somehow. So much so he threw away his title, his wealth, and his position to try and find it. But didn't Farod say that we are the one who presented the idea that the bronze spear, like as a concrete object, is the thing that he is looking for? Because he didn't know exactly what it was he was to find inside the trash barrels or in the buried village. And it was us who gave him the idea that it was a bronze spear, as an object that he should be looking for. I don't know. I'm confused about that. I forgot about that detail.
Updated my journal.
Really? She goes silent for a moment, then shakes her head. No accounting for Farod's foolishness there isn't. A trinket won't save you from fate's hands. If the stains on your soul are black enough, no amount of washing will get them out. She pauses. Still, if you thought it could save him, maybe it was important somehow. Or at least worth a bit of jink. We should visit back there and see what happened to him. Possibly use his stutter crutch to... not stutter crutch, his crutch to... maybe open a portal somewhere in his room to get some loot, and also maybe take the bronze spear back. Tell me something else about him. He sure didn't show much wealth when I visited him. He must be squeezing Nay, he doesn't show it, but he's a pack rat. He is, but he don't like others to be poking about in his things, so he keeps some hid. So he has his valuables hidden away. Okay. So that goes back to that other dialogue option. That is fine. Anna, can you train me in thieving skills? So we can directly become a thief because she's a thief. Okay. Let's hear about what she thinks about thieving. Anna, can you train me in the art of... train me in thieving skills? Eh? She frowns. What do you want about? I'd like to shelve the art for a while and try my hand in stealthier pursuits. So, based on what class we are at the moment, we'll have a dialogue here. She looks you up and down once, then looks at you with a queer expression. Are you serious? I want to back out of it, actually. She looks at you for a moment, then shakes her head. No, you're too slow, you are. You move like a sack of stones, she frowns. You need to be quicker on your feet and quicker to strike for me. Quicker to strike for me to be able to teach you anything. Quicker on your feet and quicker to strike for me. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay. I think that's the dialogue option with Anna. And this one we can't still read. Maybe we need more around when you're talking dark on. I don't know. We will quick save here. Look at the journal quickly to see what are the last few entries. Fell translated the rune on my... Okay. Okay. I think we should make it a habit to just read the journal entries before we sign off. Because I think there is insight in here that we miss as a player that Nameless One is picking up. And it feels right to just read through that. Fell translated the rune on my old arm for me. He said it spoke of 4 who once walked my path with me. The 4 were 1 unloved who loves, 1 who does not love, 1 who does not see what others see and sees what others do not, 1 who is familiar and bound with duty, 1 who is a slave and his chains are words. He said they were all tormented as I am, and in my suffering I draw others that suffer as well. I succeeded in aiding the pregnant alley in its delivery. As it had promised, the birth of the new alley created a passageway so that I may travel between the hive and the lower ward. When Anna came across my body, I think she was compelled to find it somehow. She said my corpse was like a lodestone to her, and she had to seek it out. I told Anna about what I had learned from Requint in the hive. She didn't seem to know anything about Farod's past, and she was surprised to hear what I told her. So that dialogue option was available only because we had talked with Requint. And Requint had a story about Farod. This is such a minor thing that happened so long ago to a character that we could have easily missed. That gives us so much insight into this Farod as a character, and also to initiate a dialogue chain with Anna. It's almost scary that we might miss something like this over the course of this game, something that rewarding could be missed so easily. But yeah, I think we'll stop for today. and we'll start exploring this area, the lower ward. It seems to be it will probably be again like the initial days of exploring the hive, where we were overwhelmed with so many NPCs who are having so many things to say, and now we'll have to familiarize ourselves with what this area is, what this area is all about, and its landmarks and how people live. Look at how many named NPCs we have. Jesus Christ. All of these are named NPCs. Wharton, Sebastian, Kiena. Okay, a couple of normal ones, and Santhia. So these people all also have unique dialogues. And also the thug, I assume, even though he will try to attack us immediately. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll stop here and continue next time.